Hey guys, this is Al from Open Source Channel. Welcome again, new episode on R2, and again today we're going to cover backups for WordPress. Before we even start, thanks everybody for following me, and don't forget to click on the bell icon so you can be notified every time I do a new tutorial. Now, without any delay, let's close this tab here and let's go to the website I'm going to backup and clone as well. Yes, that's what I'm going to do, a backup and hold everything, in one go. All right, let's go back to the site that I'm going to backup, and I'm going to use a plugin called WPvivid. I promised the guys that I was going to do a tutorial about it, and it did take me a little bit time before I did, So anyway, this is the actual plugin I'm talking about, WPvivid. I'm going to press install, and I'm going to activate it. It's a quite simple plugin to use. There we go. I'm going to activate, and that's what it looks like in the back end. So the first thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to explain a little bit how it works. You can back up the database and the files. You can back up just the WordPress files or only the database, and you can save it locally, or you can save one of the remote storage, FTP, SFTP, that's Google Drive, Dropbox, Microsoft one, I think is OneDrive. Then we got the Amazon S3, DigitalOcean Spaces, and you can add some other storage, I think still based on the FTP function. You can actually schedule the backups, and you can have every 12 hours, once a day. That means every 24 hours, weekly, so once a week, every 2 weeks, and once a month. The Pro version is going to allow you to do different of those ones already been allocated. Again, you can choose what you want to back up and where you want to save it. We got the auto migration, something that I'm going to show you later on. Remote storage, this is where you're going to set up the remote storage that you can use in your backups. Here are the settings. Debug if you got any issues. This one is installed on a cPanel, but it mainly work with any panels, any kind of a server that I tried. And here you can actually create the keys that you can use for the auto migration, okay? And also you can attach the main WP. This is another plugin anyway, where you can actually get more than one installation of WordPress, and you can actually manage every single site in one website, on one dashboard, I should say. Okay, without any delay, let's go back to the backup and restore. I'm going to press backup. Right, indeed there is no configured, in fact, because I left on the storage. In fact, I haven't configured, so I'm going to back up locally. It shouldn't take long. It's a very small site. There is no posts or just files and database. Now this is, as you can see here, is site 001. In this case is the BBQ place that I done a quick installation of from the Astradine. Here we go, it's nearly done. And as you can see here, we got at the bottom the actual backup. Then if I want to restore, all I got to do, just press restore and press restore again. Now there is another one you can do it. You can do the auto migration, right, to migrate this to a new file, a new website like this one here. This is a site 002, and this is what it looks like. And this is what we're going to do in a minute. And there's a multiple way to do it. You can do it with auto migration, or you could go to the backup, right? Download the files, save it locally. Let's do download the file. It's 50 megabyte, this one here. Does take a little bit of time on this server. There we go. So now we have the opportunity to download it. And let's say I want to import it here. All I got to do, just in case, for example, the website was compromised, I had my own copy. All I got to do is just add the plugin here, WPvivid. Install again. So again, this is site 002. Activate. I'm going to upload. I'm going to select the files. And there we go. We got the files there. I'm going to upload it. The upload is complete. I'm going to restore it. I'm going to press restore. OK. That's been done. Now let's go back a second here. When I go to refresh my page, I should have exactly like this one of this site 001 and this site 002, and as you can see, it works flawlessly, exactly the same. This is the first way of doing it. Now I'm going to show you the auto migration. It's a lot easier. So now I'm going to add a plugin that makes a lot easier for me to reset the website. There are many different plugins you can use to reset your website to the original status, but I like to use WP Reset. Already did. Apply that. I'm going to delete this one here. General. And I'm going to call it 002 to make sure I still. There we go. I think I got everything done here properly. Yes. Okay. Now, as you can see, we got site 2 again, and we got site 1. So without delay, let's do the auto migration. Now, to do an auto migration, you're going to go to the site 2, go to the dashboard again. Again, we're going to add the plugin, even though I deleted, to make sure you understand that this is the full procedure how you do it. So you don't get any steps differently. So this is the actual site 2 That's where we go migrating to. I'm going to activate. I'm going to keys. Again, you can have 2 hours, 8 hours, 24 hours. If you do it straight away, you don't need really more than 2 hours. So I'm going to generate a key. Okay, I'm going to copy the key. I'm going to the back end of the site 001. I'm going to add the key from the 02. I'm going to save it. So we go to number 1 and we're going to press clone and transfer. And all we got to do is wait. And as you can see, the actual transfer has initiated. Now the database is start to be transferred. And as you can see, the transfer is successful. So this is the back end of the site number 2. So we got the received backup, and we go here. So now we're going to press restore. And in no time we should have the actual migration done, and we got the exact copy from site 001 inside the site 002. And as you can see, the restore is successful. We've been kicked out from the backend. We're going to refresh this one here, and we have on the site 002 a working website. Thanks again for following me and for these fantastic tutorials. Don't forget to subscribe, follow and share my videos, and don't forget to click on the icon bell so you can be notified anytime I get a new tutorial out.